Yeah, I want to talk about Ekko Lob Oki and like what makes it so good. Let me plug in a controller. What up, Dad? Did I wake you up? At Frosty Faustings, the Lob Oki with Ekko was so popular that someone legitimately made a cut of the grand finals of every single time the Lob Oki happened, and it's like 2 minutes long. I want to break down what makes it so good, because I think a lot of people are like, yeah, that just seems really cheap, but they may not understand why it's so good and why I think it should be nerfed. The Lob Oki is when he ends his combo like this, and then he lobs a Time Winder and does install. You have to do Time Winder lob, which is down S1, and then install. But if you go to training mode and just try to do it, you may notice I can't do Time Winder lob and then cancel into S2 super. You see how late that is? The way this works is Ekko can Kara cancel the replay, this, AKA if I have a clone out, and I do lob, you see how I start to get the replay animation there from my clone, and then I get super. This is why Lob Oki is possible, because the end of your combo, you leave a clone at the top of the screen up there. It's the same reason that when you front throw someone, if you cancel into super, you can't combo, but if you have this, you can cancel and then combo. If you could tech roll this, it would not be that annoying. The reason this Oki is so cheap is that when you do lob and you cancel into super, the screen freezes and you can see the roll. You can see Ekko rolling while I do that. And because I see that Ekko's already rolling, I can rewind on reaction and then throw him. And it's a punish if you look in the bottom left. Your opponent cannot roll. That means they have to stay in place. Because they have to stay in place, and you get to do this, this Time Winder is meaty. And it's very easy to bait wake up attack. Like you just do this, and that's even easier if you block it. You know, even if my opponent like wakes up with no wake up attack and they like parry the Time Winder or something, I can rewind and then hit buttons or do whatever. Or I could just do the lob and then stay on the ground and then just block it like this, like, you know. So wake up attack's not a very good option either. You could do things like this and go low here, so that if they try to stand up and parry the Time Winder, you can hit them low, and you knock them down, and then you do the same thing, you know, and you get this kind of pressure. And it's just a really nasty thing that loops into itself. Like if I try to parry the Time Winder, I would have to parry the Time Winder and then parry low. And Bleed did this in grand finals to get out of this. You could just go mid, a stand jab instead of a crouch jab, and then if I parry low, I just lose. And even if they block, you can go to the other side. You can do things like this where you go like fake the low and then catch them. Like that is really cheap. You can even do multiple overheads where you and then throw them at the end. Like you just get a lot of flexibility, and he can confirm off of everything. Like you end up doing this. You know, you get some sequence like this, right? And most people block the install. But the reason the install is so good, you don't have to worry about roll, and it buys you time for your assist to come up in a way that like other Oki options don't. There's just too many things that he can do. So you kind of just like have to block it, because if you like don't, then he does this. And then it just loops back into itself. The easiest thing to do on defense is to just block, and then you react to the overhead, and you like can fuzzy it, and you might get thrown. I think a lot of good players can do that, and it's like not the end of the world, but it is really, really powerful. And it centralizes offense in a way that I don't think this game wants to be. To give you an example of like another character doing corner Oki, right? When she does her limit strike, right? She can do things like whiff 2M and then dash and chase the roll. Other characters can do this, like Darius can do this. Like lots of other characters have, you know, tech chases. Ekko has stuff like this mid-screen where he can like chase roll like this, right? People have stuff like that. If I'm like, oh, I'm gonna chase roll with dash dash, and I set him to no get up, and I'm like, cool, I'm gonna chase his roll. There's stuff there because I have to do a setup and then chase roll and then react to roll or not, and then react to no roll and then guess on wake up attack or not. But the thing about Ekko install Oki is that it's not even about chasing roll or not. The roll is not chased. It's just like hard punish without any setup required. You just do this and it's It's just, you're just stuck. So then you have to like deal with the Time Winder Lob Oki in place, and it like eliminates roll because you can just see it. You have to just down tech in place. They need to do something to make the roll not auto lose. If you had to worry about roll and wake up attack while popping install, I think it would be like more tolerable. But the fact that it like covers everything and is not that much work is like, it's just a little too powerful.